to our flawless victory at Spa, as we usually do. We're going to start by going through the hot lap of this track. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So, the hot lap itself. Notice how I'm carefully using the brakes. Trying not to get the back end of the car sliding into the corners, so up through the gears. Notice how we're also changing gears early. That's a technique I noticed from some of the top split players in this game. So I was employing those techniques, and for this race we're on the wheel again. Yeah, good fun. So into this next sequence of corners, you want to be on the brakes as soon as the rumble strip starts. Down to gear 3. Then just controlling the throttle application. Round the corner onto the curbs. Down the hill, on second gear, third gear. We're going to use fourth, then short shift to third to get that better traction on the exit. And heading into, I think this is Puon, 100, dropping no lower than 100 miles an hour, staying in fifth gear. Then heading into the last part of the lap. And this sequence of corners. Coming into the final sector. Gonna try and get the best possible exit out of this corner. Up to 120, 130 miles an hour. Use that 7th gear, I think, just before we make this corner. Looking deep into the apex, so that we can get it just right. Keeping above 140 miles an hour there. Then into the heavy braking zone. Down, 3rd, 2nd gear. Short shift to first to get that extra traction and rotation. And then coming towards the line, it's going to be a 2 minute 28.2. Not too shabby. So then, onto the race itself. So it's a short race today. But we got some better stuff coming up. But yeah, here's the race. And starting from pole position. Yeah, I think the strongest cars for this race were definitely the McLaren and the Jaguar. That's what we had. Starting the race, pole position. just getting ready to get on the way. Down into turn 1 we go. And just nailing that apex. Right under pressure from the Jaguar behind. But we're going to ride on board now. So we head into the Eau Rouge Radio complex. Get a nice camera angle for that. So what we have to do for Radion and Eau Rouge is you have to go wide on the entry and cut in. Get that good exit. And another thing is that when you're leading a race, you have to make sure that you are unfazed by any attack from the guy behind. Just do your... Being on pole position and leading a race is all about qualifying, pretty much. Just doing it as if you're doing a qualifying run. Focusing on your lines. Doing the best you can. While the other guys behind you fight over the scraps. Just one of those. I was a bit skeptical about including this video, but I think it's good to include these races you have where you win quite easily. It's just good to see. Pushing for those lap times. I'm going to ride on board with you for the next lap. I'll tell you about what I'm doing. So here we go, it's going to be a 2:32 for the first lap. But yeah, doing my short shifting of the gears into turn 1. You want to come off the brakes nice and smoothly so that the back end doesn't step out. We actually get a bit of oversteer on the exit. And down to Eau Rouge. Up into 6th gear. You change gear mid-corner in here in Eau Rouge. It's a bit daunting, but let's do it. So then it looks really smooth, but if you miss the line by just a little bit, really mess up your lap. Then heading into the 2nd sector. Just smoothly coming off the brakes there, because any sort of sliding in these cars costs you lap time. You just want to be as smooth as possible. Down into this corner with no name. Third gear, 4th gear. Then for the last lap I'm gonna stop talking and get a nice view of my perspective. So that's like stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing a video on one of my more exciting races where I went from last to first in a crazy FIA race. I look forward to making it. Yeah, let's go. Follow our ride for the last lap. Coming into the final part of the lap now. Smooth driving. Picking my lines. Late braking. Got smooth braking into this final complex of corners. Are we going to use first gear? Yep, we use first gear. Then coming out the corner, short shifting into second gear. When we come across the line, it's going to be a 2-minute 28.4 to finish our race. And yeah, that's it. Not much of a crazy race. I thought I'd include this video just to show, for once, a nice clean race of Gran Turismo, without penalties flashing up left, right and centre, without bad sportsmanship, just a pure clean race, and that's how we like it. So thank you if you watched, be sure to tune into the next video because we've got a good old last to first coming up.